Lecture, The History of the Devil. 1. Introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, throughout the history of humanity, no other figure has been given so many names, inspired so much speculation, or provoked such fascination and fear as the devil. From the earliest civilizations to our hypertechnological age, humanity has consistently personified evil, giving it a face, a name, and a narrative. This is not merely a theological matter. It is a historical and anthropological phenomenon. Every society, in every era, has needed to explain the existence of suffering, chaos, and moral corruption, and it has almost always done so by projecting these realities onto an external being. The devil has been known by countless names: Asmodeus, Beelzebub, Azazel, Belial, Baal, Iblis among Muslims, Ahriman in Zoroastrianism, Seth in ancient Egypt, and of course, Satan, Lucifer, the adversary in Christian tradition. These are not simply variations of vocabulary, but cultural adaptations of the same archetype, the personification of absolute opposition to the good. One may ask, in the 21st century, is there still room for such a figure? Surrounded by the internet, artificial intelligence, globalization, medical advances, and space exploration, is it not absurd to speak of a devil? Many think so, dismissing him as a relic of superstition or a tool of religious manipulation. Yet paradoxically, the devil has never disappeared. Instead, he has evolved. The grotesque horned beast of the Middle Ages has largely faded from common belief, surviving mostly in caricatures and heavy metal album covers. In his place, we often find a subtler, even glamorous devil in literature, cinema, music, and subcultures, particularly among the youth. But the persistence of this figure points to something deeper. No society has ever lived without some embodiment of evil. Psychologically, the devil allows us to externalize and expel from ourselves the hatred, fear, and destructive impulses we cannot accept as part of our own nature. Anthropologically, he serves as a universal symbol of opposition, a necessary counterpart to the idea of the good. The devil, therefore, is as old as the human awareness of morality itself. At this point, we must also recognize the role of occultism in shaping the modern image of the devil. The word itself comes from the Latin occultus, meaning hidden, secret, obscure. It refers to realities or forces that escape the grasp of ordinary senses. While elements of occult practice existed in all ancient cultures, from Mesopotamian rituals to medieval witchcraft, the concept of occultism as a defined system emerged in the 19th century through the French thinker Eliphas Lévy, born Alphonse Louis Constant. Lévy is often regarded as the father of modern occultism. He synthesized and reinterpreted older traditions, alchemy, Kabbalah, astrology, ritual magic, and gave them a coherent philosophical framework. For Lévy, the devil was not just a grotesque figure from folklore, but a symbolic reality, the embodiment of hidden forces, both cosmic and psychological. It was Lévy who introduced to the modern imagination the iconic image of the Baphomet, the winged goat with horns, a hybrid symbol uniting opposites, human and animal, male and female, divine and demonic. This image profoundly influenced the way the devil has been visualized ever since, not only in esoteric circles, but also in modern popular culture. Therefore, when we speak of the devil, we must understand him as more than a medieval superstition. He is at once myth, theological concept, psychological projection, and occult symbol. His power lies precisely in his ability to adapt, to appear in new forms, subtle or grotesque, intellectual or popular, terrifying or seductive. Yet history also warns us against two extremes. On one side are those who deny the devil completely, considering him only a myth or psychological shadow. On the other side are those who obsess over him, turning Satan into the center of their worldview, fascinated by every detail of the occult. Both distort reality. To study the devil is not to glorify him, nor to deny him, but to recognize his enduring place in the human story. This leads us to the essential questions that will guide our exploration. Who truly is the devil? Does he exist as an independent being, or is he merely a cultural construct? How did his image emerge in the ancient imagination, And why has it never disappeared? And finally, how has his figure transformed across civilizations, from ancient Mesopotamia through medieval Europe into our globalized world today? To trace the history of the devil is to confront humanity's most enduring question, the mystery of evil itself.